The universe has a way of keeping score, and sometimes it settles the score in real time. Get ready for the most epic instant karma moments. Number 1. Ice bucket fail. This guy wanted to do the ice bucket challenge. 1 bucket, and here comes the second. But guess what? The girl ends up taking the splash herself. Universe says, nope, you're getting soaked. Number 2. Spit showdown. Oh man, you don't mess with a llama. Guy thinks he's tough and spits at the llama, but the llama unleashes a spit tsunami right back at him. And the look on his face? Absolute shock. He didn't see that coming. Number 3. Keep your anger to yourself. Unbelievable. This customer's mood just shifted from calm to crazy in seconds. He places an order, everything seems fine, and then out of nowhere, he throws the cup at the worker and tries to walk away like nothing happened. But the cop standing behind isn't having it. He swiftly grabs the customer from behind and looks at his scary face now. Number 4. Slam into metal pole. Oh, the irony. This guy is crossing the road and the car stops suddenly. He gives the driver a dirty look, glaring at them with annoyance. But in his moment of indignation, he fails to notice the metal pole right in front of him and walks smack into it. The look on his face is priceless. Shock, embarrassment, and a dash of oops. Number 5. Splash of water. The universe has a way of keeping us humble. This guy cuts off another driver, parks in front of them, and thinks he's got the upper hand. But as he steps out, a speeding car hits a pothole, and a big splash of water comes out of nowhere, catching him off guard. He quickly jumps to the side to avoid getting soaked, but not before getting a bit of a shower. Number 6. Banging the head. This guy's temper has reached new heights. Literally. He's so angry that he starts banging on the fridge, shattering the glass and making a mess. But that's not enough. He keeps going, trying to break the steel drawers with his bare feet. But as he's mid-tantrum, gravity catches up with him and he takes a great big fall, banging his head on the floor and getting hit by falling objects. And the final touch? He covers his face with his hand, probably trying to hide his embarrassment at his ridiculous behavior. Number 7. No littering. The perfect storm of carelessness. This guy finishes off the last sip of alcohol and, in a moment of reckless abandon, throws the bottle out the window. Or so he thinks. Turns out, the window was closed, and the bottle bounced right back, causing him to lose his car's mirror in the process. Number 8. Cool enough? Whoa, what a wipeout! This motorcyclist was feeling like a total boss, pulling off a stunt by standing on the moving bike. But gravity had other plans. He loses his balance and falls off, hitting the ground hard, while the bike keeps on going like nothing happened. Number 9. Sweet karma. These kids are playing in the pool when the splashy fun turns into splashy failure. One kid who gets splashed tries to grab the net to fight back, but the splasher takes a tumble into the pool instead. Looks like the splashy tables turned. We love such sweet karmas. Number 10. Law won't leave you. Speed demon meets speed bump. Motorcycle zooms past a car like a bullet, thinking he's flying high. But little does he know, the long arm of the law is waiting just ahead. A police car pulls him over, and his need for speed comes to a screeching halt. Number 11. Pole karma. Take this lady, for example. She attempted to swipe packages from her neighbor's porch, but her plan backfired dramatically. To avoid a security camera, she rushed to grab the packages, only to collide headfirst with a concrete pillar. Undeterred, she hurriedly seized the packages again, but they slipped from her grasp as she tried to escape. It seems like her energy for stealing had run out by then. Number 12. Anger causes pain. Yet another angry pedestrian. This guy is strolling with his pup, and a driver kindly stops to let him pass. But look how he is fuming and furiously gesturing, "Stop right there," but fails to notice the pole ahead, and wham! He face plants into it. Embarrassed, he redirects his anger at the driver before slinking away with a bruised ego and a sore nose. Number 13. Candy thief. This sneaky sweet tooth snuck up to the porch, bag in hand, and snatched the candies, but his sweet escape turns sour. As he makes his getaway, he tumbles down the stairs and face plants into the ground. Number 14. Hollywood entry. These two cars thought they'd sneak past the traffic by taking a shortcut, but they got busted by cops on motorcycles. Sirens blaring, lights flashing, they didn't stand a chance. Number 15. Trying to carjack. A desperate girl throws herself in front of the car, trying to hijack it, but ends up getting hit instead. Meanwhile, an accomplice tries to distract the driver with a loud commotion, but this clever driver isn't having it. He ignores the drama and speeds away, leaving the would-be thieves in the dust. Number 16. Super Nanny. This video shows a brazen package thief getting more than she bargained for. A woman driving a luxurious SUV thinks she's got an easy score, but she's about to meet her match. Just as the girl came running towards her car with the stolen packages, watch as the nanny burst out of the house, yelling and chasing the thief, causing the getaway driver to abandon the ship and leave the accomplice behind. The nanny then grabs the thief, drags her to the front of the house, and waits for the police to arrive. Number 17. All an act. Two kids are walking along the road with their bicycles when a car stops in front of them. One of them, seemingly trying to capitalize on the situation, pretends to be hit by the car and dramatically falls onto the hood, with his friend feigning terror. However, the victim's slow-motion tumble is more comical than convincing. Unbeknownst to them, their staged accident unfolds right in front of an undercover cop's vehicle. The officer quickly pulls up, grabs the victim by the arm, and slaps handcuffs on him, putting an abrupt end to their failed fraud attempt. Number 18. Gasoline splash. A van pulls up beside a man filling his car with gas, and hijackers jump out, thinking they've got the upper hand. But the man is ready, armed with the fuel dispenser. He splashes it all over the hijackers, sending them running in fear of catching fire. The would-be thieves bolt like scared rabbits, but the man keeps spraying, ensuring they won't try again. Number 19. Wanna dive in? The classic push gone wrong. One friend tries to playfully push another into the pool and succeeds, but ends up losing his balance in the process. Both friends end up taking an unexpected plunge into the pool, turning a simple prank into a hilarious shared splash. Number 20. Hit the spot. The girl tries to snap a photo with a friendly goat, but it has other plans. Just as she says it's trying to headbutt her, the goat delivers a gentle but firm bump, stealing the show. Number 21. Sand. Surprise. The little boy tries to show some love to the dog, but the pup has other plans. He stands up and starts digging in the ground, meanwhile flicking sand right onto the kid, covering him in a messy splatter. Number 22. Chair chaos. This guy tries to break the chair someone's sitting in, but ends up being the one who takes a tumble. He falls to the ground, and the chair gets damaged, but the calm and collected occupant just keeps on sitting, unfazed. Number 23. Peace. Oh, the irony! This cyclist cruising along gets honked at by an impatient driver and responds with a sarcastic peace sign. But Karma's got a sense of humor. Just seconds later, he takes a tumble to the ground. Guess that's one way to get some peace on the pavement. Number 24. Covered in cake. Groom thinks he's got a handle on the cake, but his sneaky friend has other plans. Attempting to smash it in the groom's face, but wait, the tables turn. The friend ends up getting smashed by the cake instead. Looks like the groom gets to save face, and his friend gets a face full of frosting. Number 25. Tree falls on him. This guy's got his sights set on the shooting range, but his aim is a little off. Instead of hitting the target, he takes down a tree. And not just any tree, one that's now falling on top of him. Number 26. Crossing the fence? This guy's fence-hopping escape was swiftly foiled as the cops pulled up in a perfectly timed interception. Number 27. Attempted carjack. This group of crooks thought they had the truck cornered. Little did they know they were the ones in trouble. The truck took one look at the armed robbers and decided to end their career right there and then. And guess what? He slammed on the gas and crashed straight into their gateway car, sending shards of glass everywhere. The truck didn't let the blocked path stop him. He forced the car out of the tiny path and pushed the car out of its way. Seeing the coast was clear, he ran off, leaving the robbers staring at him dumbly. Number 28. Laughter fail. Guy thinks he's found a convenient time to answer nature's call, but ends up getting flushed into the drink. As the other boat passes by, he loses his balance and takes an unexpected swim. Number 29. Breaking the door. This thief thought he'd pulled off the perfect heist, snatching AirPods from an unsuspecting bystander, but his speedy getaway was more like a comical escape. As he tried to flee in his car, he ended up breaking his door. Number 30. Jump scare. So this guy hides beside the stairs, waiting to frighten his friend coming down. With a scream, he jumps out to scare him, but his friend, terrified, reacts with a swift and powerful slap to his face. The force of the slap sends the prankster landing on the floor with a thud. Number 31. Bunker bed on head. The guy lies in wait on the lower bunk, plotting to prank his friend sleeping above. With a mischievous grin, he starts kicking the upper bunk with his feet, hoping to dislodge his friend. But, in a twist of fate, the entire bunk bed comes crashing down on top of him instead. Number 32. Quacking surprise. The little kid thinks he's making a feathered friend, innocently waving at the ducks swimming in the pond. But in a flap of wings, the duck suddenly takes flight, charges out of the water and onto the grass, sending the kids scrambling backward in terror. Number 34. Road rage. This motorcyclist's peaceful ride is disrupted when a Hyundai car cuts him off, but the driver's carelessness doesn't end there. He has also left his wallet on the road and phone on the roof. The motorcyclist picks up the wallet and tries to return it, but the driver responds with a rude gesture, flipping him off. Undeterred, the biker waits for the perfect moment to strike, and when the driver pulls over, he tosses the wallet back into the car and then teases him with his phone, dangling it in the air before dropping it to the ground. Number 35. Laugh at yourself. The guy attempts to jump over the water passage, but ends up splashing into the water instead. The person recording can't contain his laughter, but in a twist of fate, he gets so caught up in the moment that he accidentally reverses into the water himself. Now both are soaked and laughing uncontrollably. Number 36. Universe to the rescue. The kid pours a bucket of water on a sleeping friend, expecting a reaction. But as the startled friend jumps up to retaliate, the sneaky kid backs away in fear and tumbles out the window. Number 37. Receives justice. A white car cuts off a black car. The black car is an undercover cop. The cop lets it go the first time, but then the white car cuts off the cop again. The cop has had enough. He slammed on the brakes and pulled over the white car, right there in the middle of the road. Number 38. Carjacking plan got backfire. Here is a video where a robber boldly approached a car, but this time, the intended victim didn't engage. Instead, another car observed from a distance. After attempting to hijack the vehicle, the thief settled into his car to make a quick getaway, but karma had other plans. From the side, a car reversed and slammed straight into the robber's vehicle. But that wasn't the end of it. Rather than just hitting and fleeing, the driver executed a swift U-turn and returned for an even more decisive blow. Now, tell me, what could be more satisfying than witnessing justice served like this? Number 39. Caught red-handed. Package pilferer gets a painful payback. This thief thought he could just waltz up, grab the package, and stroll away, but the owner had other plans. Just seconds after the thief tries to make his escape, the owner appears with the thief by his side, and he teaches him a lesson he'll never forget. The thief tries to surrender, dropping the package, but it's too late. The owner starts beating the hell out of him, sending the thief crashing to the stairs. Don't mess with this homeowner's packages. Number 40. Frying Pan Fury. Whoa, this homeowner is not messing around. He has a frying pan and he is not afraid to use it. When the intruder tries to break in, the owner springs into action, chasing him down with his trusty kitchen weapon. The thief tries to escape through the yard, but the owner is hot on his heels. The thief manages to squeeze through the door, but the owner is relentless, chasing him down with the frying pan still in hand. And just when you think it's over, the watchmen arrive, joining the pursuit. The owner is determined to protect his home, leaving his barking dog behind to wonder what all the fuss is about. Talk about a fierce defense. This homeowner is the real MVP. Number 44. Furry Guardians. Meet the package thief who didn't count on a furry surveillance team. As he approaches the porch, the dogs are hot on his tail, barking loudly and refusing to back down. This thief tries to outsmart them by jumping and hopping across rooftops, but these canine guardians are relentless. They chase him down, and he tries to shoo them away, but they're not having it. With the dogs closing in, he makes a daring leap onto another rooftop and makes his escape. Talk about a wild getaway. Guess he won't be stealing any packages from this dog-patrolled neighborhood anytime soon. Number 45. Friend Betrayal. Hilarious heist hijinks. Package pilferer thinks he's slick, strolling up to the porch in the snow, but little does he know, the old man's got a surprise waiting. A rifle. The would-be thief quickly turns into a reluctant package returner, putting the loot back in its place before hightailing it out there. And the getaway driver speeds off the moment the old man appears, leaving his partner in crime to fend for himself. Talk about a snow job of teamwork. They're more like a duo of dysfunction. Number 46. Trees don't spare you. The guy cuts down a tree branch and the branch takes him down with it. Number 47. Bad One. This speedy silver car weaves through traffic, cutting off others with reckless abandon. But, as the saying goes, pride comes before a fall. The car's tires eventually give out, leading to a loss of control. The vehicle swerves erratically before making a few precarious turns on the road, ultimately ending with a bone-jarring crash into the pavement. Number 48. Prank backfired. A lady is peacefully engaged in a game when suddenly a mischievous guy pops his face right in front of hers, startling her. Caught off guard, she lets out a loud shriek and instinctively slaps him with all her might. The force of the slap sends the guy tumbling to the ground. Number 49. Neighbor to the rescue. This sneaky thief thinks he's got away with the loot, snatching packages and stuffing them into his bag. But little does he know, the police are hot on his heels. As he tries to make a quick escape, he's spotted by the authorities and takes off in a sprint. Number 50. Sirens blaring. Look at this porch pirate. He saunters up to the porch, snatches the package, and starts to walk away with a casual air, thinking he's gotten away with it. But just as he's about to make his escape, the cops flip on their lights and sirens, catching him red-handed. Number 51. Robbery fail. The robbery attempt turns into an epic fail. A gunman tries to intimidate shop owners, but they refuse to back down. Instead, they turn the tables and start beating him up. His partner hesitates and then pulls out a gun, but the fearless owners aren't intimidated. They charge at him, and soon both robbers are fleeing for their lives, empty-handed and battered. Number 52. Breaking into the house. This sneaky thief thought they could silently tiptoe their way into the house, scaling the wall and slipping in through the window. But little did they know, the owner was lying in wait. As the thieves tried to hoist themselves up, The owner pushed them back, sending the would-be burglar tumbling to the ground with a thud. Number 53, cutting off. This red car was driving too fast and cutting others off, but the police saw it and pulled it over. Now it's time to slow down and follow the rules. Number 54, thieves in the store. This sneaky thief thought he had found an easy target, breaking into the shop with ease. But little did he know, the worker had a clever trick up her sleeve. With lightning-quick reflexes, the worker slipped out of the shop and locked the door from the outside, trapping the thief inside. The thief's face must have turned white as a ghost as he frantically tried to open the door, only to find it wouldn't budge. That's a wrap on this instant karma serve. Thanks for watching and enjoying the justice. Which moment made you go, aha? Share your own instant karma stories in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, share with friends, and subscribe for more exciting videos. Until next time, goodbye.